Well, folks, the market kicked off the last day of the quarter like a firecracker, but it fizzled out by the closing bell. The big indices were up between 0.7% and a full 1.0% at their peak, with the S&P 500 and Nasdaq even setting new records. But that excitement didn't last. By the end of the day, everything was in the red except for the Russell 2000, which actually ended up 0.5%. That little surge was all thanks to some fancy footwork with the Russell indices, and it led to a whole lot more trading than usual. The morning started with a bang, though. We got a pretty darn good personal income and spending report for May. Real disposable income and spending were up, and inflation seemed to be cooling down a bit. That was good news for the market, and it sent Treasury yields lower while equity futures shot up. Nike really bummed out investors with their not-so-great sales forecast for next year. But you know what won't bum you out? Subscribing to our channel and getting great videos like this daily. And thanks a lot for hitting that like button. It means the world to us. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, mega cap stocks and semiconductor companies tried to take charge at the open, and everyone seemed to be getting in on the action. But that didn't last long. Treasury yields did a U-turn, and some in-a-quarter shenanigans sucked the wind right out of the market's sails. In the end, only 4 S&P 500 sectors ended the day in the green. Real estate led the pack with a 0.6% gain, followed by financials and energy, both up 0.4%. The biggest losers were communication services, down 1.6%, consumer discretionary, down 1.4%, and utilities, down 1.1%. The tech sector started out strong, up 1.6% at one point, but it ended up down 0.4%. Still, tech was the star of the quarter, ending up 13.6% for the period. The Vanguard Megacap Growth ETF lost 0.9% today, but it still had a 9.6% gain for the quarter. Those big-name companies really helped the S&P 500 get to its 3.9% quarterly gain. But if you look at the equal-weighted S&P 500, which gives every stock the same importance, it actually lost 3.0% in the second quarter. So there you have it. A day that started with fireworks but ended with a fizzle. Don't worry though, folks. There's always tomorrow.